Hey guys, what's going on? This is Kusnierz here, your tennis Zen master at Between the Points, and you're probably wondering, what in the world am I doing right now with my boots out here? I have to wear a jacket because it's freezing outside. I'm here in the middle of the winter in Chicago. I should probably zip myself up, but I'm trying to keep this microphone exposed so I don't create bad audio. But I saw this court and I really wanted to stop and tell you a story and tell you something that I just experienced, right? Now you clicked on this video because you've gotten angry at a point that you've lost, or you've gotten mad at a match that you've lost. And I understand. I've been there. I've gotten so mad where I've broken rackets on the court here. In fact, these are courts that I used to teach on here in Chicago. But I had a wake-up moment, and I wanted to share that with you. And then I'm going to tell you this story, and then I'm going to bring it back, and I'm going to relate it to your tennis game and how it works for your benefit. And together, we can get you playing your best tennis. So about 2 weeks ago, I had gotten food poisoning, and I wasn't feeling good the week, but I was still working, and I was throwing up on Tuesday, had the runs. Yeah, sorry about that, guys, but yeah. And then on Sunday, something happened which was the scariest moment in my life and the best moment in my life, because it gave me purpose, it gave me clarity. And I want to share this with you because I think it's really, really important, because it's about tennis, it's about life, it's about your opportunity to just take it. And I didn't understand it, and I got a gift, and I want to share this with you just so you can have this. Maybe you can use me as an example, right? Sunday night, I started feeling really, really weird. I started feeling tingly everywhere. My muscles started feeling tight, cramping. I felt pressure in my chest and my stomach, and and it would go, and then it'd come back more intense, and I felt pressure in my head and more tingling in my head. Eventually, I called my wife because I was watching our kids, and I'm like, hey, you got to come home. Maybe we need to go to the ER. But then it would go away, but it'd come back even more intense. And that's the decision we made. We got to go to the ER. So I go to the ER. We go to the ER. I'm laying in the bed. I'm feeling worse and worse and worse. And they're like, they put me on the, ER, the gurney. They put me on that blood pressure, making sure. They're like, oh, your vitals are fine. Everything's going well. But I'm feeling worse. Tingling's going everywhere. I start to feel almost like I can't feel my left side of my arm. At one point, I completely lost the feeling of my left arm. And then I looked at my wife, and I looked, and I was like, am I ever going to see her again? And then I thought, am I ever going to see Fiona, my daughter, Charlotte, my 1-year-old daughter? Is this my last day? At that moment, I was given a gift. Now, I don't know if you believe in the higher power, God, universe, or whatever else you might believe, but to me it was a gift. It was a gift from God, the universe. And I realized at that moment that nothing is more important than life itself. Nothing at all. And I realized this is our moment. We have every minute is our moment. And there's no reason to wait for anything. This is our life. And the best gift is our life. It's the people that surround you and your health. Because without that, there's nothing, And I told you I'm going to bring it back to tennis. And about getting upset at points, losing points or losing matches. Listen, I understand completely the frustration it feels when you've given it your all in the practice, and you play way better in practice, and you miss shots you could make. But you know what? Those are all opportunities for you to get better. And you know what? We are very, very, very blessed every day to be out here to get to play tennis, to get to play the sport. I'm very lucky. And at that moment, on that gurney, I realized that all the things that I was stressing about, all the things that I was like, I'm not successful enough. I don't have enough money. It's easy to get lost, especially as tennis coaches. We're surrounded by people that have so much. It's easy to compare yourself. And it's the same way on the tennis court. You start to compare yourself with the number 1 ranked player or the number 2 ranked player, and you're like, why am I not there? But you know what? You're lucky. I'm lucky to be alive. I'm lucky to have this sport. So next time you get upset, get frustrated, remember, this is a gift. The life is a gift, right? You may not be able to stop your anger and your frustrations right away, and you still might have those feelings. I get it. It's totally understandable, but at least stop yourself. Say, hey, wait a minute, hold on a second. Let's look at the big picture here. I'm here, I'm breathing this air, I'm playing tennis, going back and forth. You know, it's a game. It's a game. It's a game. You get to go home. You get to go home after it. There's a lot of people that don't. And a lot of people that don't get to play tennis. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be easy for you to change your ways or get better. So, do what you got to do to get strong, mentally tough on the tennis court, because that is ultimately the key to your success. I get it. We all want to spend hours and hours and hours working on our forehand and our extension and getting low and hitting that ball harder and getting more balls in. Yes, absolutely. In order for you to be good, you got to put in the hours. There is absolutely no getting by putting in the hours. If you look at Roger Federer, that guy, yes, he was given a gift. Maybe he was given a gift of more, but he took it. And he stepped up to it, and he practiced, and he gave it all, and he wanted more, and he loved the game, right? Nadal, all these professional players. And if you're a professional player and you're not there yet, you think you're there, well, guess what? You're lucky. We're lucky. We get a chance. So, get out on the tennis court and start loving what you're doing. Absolutely. Strive to be better. Strive to do more. Strive to be the best you possibly can. But do it now. And if you've been thinking about doing something, if you've been thinking about joining a tournament, do it now. You don't know what tomorrow brings. You will never know. Nobody knows. Yes, most of us, it's going to be all good, and you're going to get to live another day, and you get to go play another tennis. So, but you don't really know. There's millions of people. There's so many things going on right now. So take it. Start doing it now. What's the one thing right now that you wanted to do? Is it with tennis or even life? But you've been thinking about, like, I got to get out there. I got to get out there. Stop this right now. Stop watching it right now. Go make a call. Go phone. Go email somebody. You know, I decided, hey, I've been thinking about, I'm going to get back to playing tournaments, you know. I'm about to turn 40 years old June 1st. I'm like, oh, I don't have time. I don't have time. I got time. I got it now. There is no better time than now. I signed up for that tournament. I want you to do that too. Whatever it is, whether it is calling your dad to say I love you, or whether it is signing up for the tournament, or whether it's just going out to the tennis court with your buddy and just going playing and having fun and laughing, because tennis is a beautiful thing and life is a beautiful thing. Don't ever forget that. And I made this tape and I made this video because, one, I hope that it inspires you to just get out there and do it and smile and be better and strive to be more and want more out of your life. You know, everything might not come out the way you envisioned, and that's okay. That's okay. Love what you have. Be grateful for what you have, and you'll see more of it starts to come, and you'll feel so good about it. You'll start to feel like, hey, this is it. This is the gift. So I hope this helps. And another reason I made this video, because I wanted to remember to this day that happened. I wanted a reminder of my wake-up call. What's your wake-up call? Use me as your wake-up call. Or maybe you had a wake-up call already and you forgot all about it. So do me a favor, do maybe all of us a favor. Make a video and reply to this and say, hey, I had a wake-up call. This is what happened to me. And this is what I wanted to do. And this is what I did. Or this is what I haven't done. But you know what? I'm going to step up. You wanted to join Aikido classes. Go join that. Tell me. Or maybe you just want to tell me right now in the comment section of everything you've wanted to do, you've been thinking about. Say it. Let's build it together. Let's get out there and let's get mentally tough, because this game is absolutely amazing. This life is absolutely amazing. And I just want to tell you something, that you're loved. There's a lot of people out there that love you. If you think you're not loved, I get it, you know, it's hard sometimes. This life is hard. But you're loved by a lot of people. And I realized that too. I'm loved by a lot of people. My wife, my daughters, my family, and all the people I coach. You know, I'm so grateful for that moment. I hope you have this moment. And if you haven't had this moment, I hope you get that wake-up call, but in a much less scary way than I had. Or maybe you need it. Maybe you need to have that scary moment to wake you up, to shake you up. Either way, I love you. Thank you for watching this video, and have a blessed day.